episode of Scientific Spirituality. My name is Remains wishing you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is watching me on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place for separating facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about two items that is very popular in African spirituality, which is this one and especially this one. Very important. I'll be talking about what we do with this and how you can use it, how you can apply it, and the benefits of it. Okay. But first of all, let's start with the insects. What you see me holding here is what we call temple insect sticks. Okay, the main reason for that name is because they normally use it in temples due to the size, how long it is. This one is designed to burn for 24 hours. So most times, many temples, this is what you will find, and it's very good. Scent nice. It attracts prosperity, good luck, favor, and it's used for purification, sanctification of the environment. It's a very good insect, very powerful insect. A little bit expensive, but it is good. For those people that are asking me about insects, we have different type of insects. Okay, the one I normally use and recommend is this 999. I have done a video about this one in the past. This is one of my favorite insects. Lord Krishna and Pusham 999. It's very popular in West Africa. It's in Nigeria. So have that aroma that used for purification. We use it for any kind of spiritual work, from meditation to purification to just neutralizing any kind of work you want to use it for. Where you say insect, this one is a multi-purpose, very powerful. Okay, and one thing about it is 25 sticks is inside. Most insect stick packets, they come only 20 sticks, and they almost sell for the same price. So like this 7 I also use this too. I love this one too. This one also for almost the same thing. It has its own smell, and it is good for kind of love or romance kind of type thing, and for bringing a unity, peace, harmony in the environment. Is good for that. But it has 20 sticks inside, but it's also good. You can use it for almost everything. Why this one have 25 sticks? So a lot of people go for this one because of the number of insect sticks that you find inside. Then we have other ones too. I have a few here. This one of excess grace, you see, they write it boldly there, 20 sticks. So there are lots of insects in the market. They have different aroma, from sandalwood to dragon blood to mahogany to my frankincense. Anything that you use, you can all use them in the temple. You can use them in the temple. They can use them in any shrine, any church, any place where they normally burn insects. Okay, but the difference with this one is that this one is bigger. With this insect now, you don't need to worry about going to change insect stick when they have burnt out. Once you light this one, you pin it wherever you pin it, you will be sure that this will burn for 24 hours. You don't need to worry yourself anymore about changing insect sticks, about washing out if it's going to burn, when it will burn over. Just light this and you know that for the next 24 hours you don't need to worry about anything. This is why people use it. So I use it from time to time. Maybe they have a ceremony that you want to do throughout the day. A lot of people will be coming. They'll just light this one. You light this, then you forget about issue of lighting insect. This one will burn throughout the ceremony. Okay, this is the importance of this kind of insect. So we call it temple insects. Okay, you can try them. Yeah, in the markets you can find them. I sell these two and other, but I don't sell this one because it can easily get broken due to the long distance posting things, it can easily get broken, and it's not good to people to receive broken merchandise. So if you want to get it, try to find a spiritual store closest to you, or somebody that can mail this thing to you without it getting broken, so that you can enjoy the full use of it. Okay, but I don't sell this one. Oh. They are too long, and the way packages are done here, there's most times they are rough handled. Sometimes you send insert to people, it will get broken on the, even ointments get broken before it gets to the person. That happens to me a lot of time. These are things that I place inside bottle, rewrap very thickly. Sometimes before it gets to the customer, it has already broken, the liquid will spill in the package. So if that can happen to little bottles, what do you think will happen to something like this? This is the reason that I don't sell this. So you have to find it around you and get it, but it's good. So I use it from time to time, and very powerful insect. People love it too. Okay, so this is what we call the tempo insect sticks. Okay, you can research about it, but I don't sell it. To please don't ask me for it. But if you want this 99977, I have all these ones. This one is easy to package, and you don't have issues with this one. Okay, so if you want these ones, I can sell for you, but that big one I cannot sell for you. I cannot guarantee the safety of it reaching to you in its full length. Okay, so that is the thing that we call the tempo insert, for those people that want to know. Then what you see here is ram ons. Okay, I got this one from the ram that I sacrificed this December, for those people that know waiting day. Okay, this is the ram that we used to do the celebration of the Christmas. Okay, so I got the horns. So what do people do with this in African spirituality? They use it for holding spells. Okay, there are some spells that you will find in African spirituality that you cannot do inside a bottle. It will not work. You can't put it inside a bottle. You can't put it inside a mojo bag. It has to be put inside a component like this. Okay, very powerful spells, very active. They don't go into any other place. It doesn't work with any other container. Let me put it that way. So we have them in African spirituality. As a practitioner, when you begin to advance, you will come across stuff like this. So the kind of containers that people use are horns of animals. Can be goat horn, deer horn, cow horn, and ram horns. The most popular ram horns and cow horn is usually used for this kind of thing. The deer horn is also used, okay, because it's hollow inside. It has space inside. Sometimes people also use snake shells for some of them. These things, they are designed to work with this animal parts. So you cannot use any other components. You cannot put it in plastic, you cannot put it in bottle, cannot even put it in wood. You must put it inside an animal parts. Okay, so this is why this is very, very important. Okay, for in the case of the ram is a animal that symbolizes prosperity, courage, and symbolize power. Okay, domination, dormancy. Okay, something that is prominent, something that you can't ignore, that you have to find a way to deal with or succumb to or accept. This is the symbolism of the ram. Ram have many spiritual attributes, positive spiritual attributes in the spiritual world of African spirituality. So the horn is used to represent those kind of spiritual attributes. Okay, so the components that are mixed usually can be burned to ashes, and they are put inside this place. put inside this place and they are hold. And anytime the person want to use them, simply speaks into them. We have what we call the ashe staff, or ashe spear, something like that. It is like a short staff that people hold. Okay, they speak into it, and for manifestation or to push their will into nature. So those kind of spell can be done with something like this. Okay, it is something that people use for prayer or for talking to the spirit world, saying things, to speaking with deities. Let me say, sending message to deities or entities in this spirit world or in the quantum realm. Okay, so the thing can think of it like as a telephone, like a cell phone. Okay, when they package this thing, when it's complete, it's like a cell phone. Then the person speaks into it, calls the name of the deity, talk sometimes, use it to touch the tongue, and they speak into it. It's like you using it to send message to other entities, and the entities will respond. Okay, because you're having a component from their realm, and you see you as one of them. So this is something that is very, very important. So very, very useful. The applications of this cannot be overemphasized. Okay, so it is very, very normal for you to see people in African spirituality with these horns like this. Okay, so it's something that for those of my students or people that are practicing, you might want to get some of these next time you maybe you have chance to kill a ram or a cow. Try to get it home. Okay, that one is free one, but if you want to go and buy it in the market, it is expensive to get. It is not cheap. Okay, so I was lucky I got this one, and I'll be keeping it and I'll be using it in the future. So I just want to tell you the use of this very thing. Okay, this thing you are seeing that you are looking very, very common like this is very useful. Okay, so it's something they use like a short phone for communicating with deities or spirits in another dimension. Okay, so these kind of things you don't put them in a bottle. You cannot put them in any artificial container. It has to be inside horn. Okay, you can use cow horn, deer horn, ram horn. Okay, some people maybe goat horn, but this is what people use the most. Okay, so this is what I want to say today on this channel, so that you guys will know about these people that are interested in the genuine knowledge and practice of African spirituality. You will come across this, especially those people that registered in my program. I will be teaching them how to use this. There are things we put inside, but I cannot say this for the general public. It is only for my students that I will be teaching how to use this. It's a secret stuff. Okay, we don't give things that are holy to dogs or swine. Okay, a lot of bad people are watching this channel. A lot of our enemies are watching this channel. So they are ready to get updates. I'm not ready to give them those updates. So not everything I can say on YouTube. But if you, those people that are serious, if you want to learn it, I can teach you how to use this. So next time you kill a ram or a cow, please keep the horns. You will need them. I will teach you how to get them. Then unfortunately, I cannot post this by mail. I don't ask me for animal horns that you want to buy it, because after this video, a lot of people will be coming with that request. Anything animal parts, I do not sell. From horse tail, feathers, horns, bones, I cannot post by courier. Okay, there is a law about animal trafficking in the world by the so-called World Organization on Animal Rights, due to the poaching effects of poaching in Africa and in the world today. A lot of animals are under attack by poachers due to the killing. They just like to kill animals, especially elephants, lions, endangered species. They don't allow any mailing of animal parts in the mail, so I cannot mail this. They will not accept it. So please don't ask me that you want to buy anything pertaining to animal. I cannot sell it to you. I'm sorry. But if you are in Nigeria, you can simply get this in the markets. Go to the market. Every market they sell animal parts there. It is not an issue inside Nigeria. I can get you this, but if you are outside Nigeria, I cannot get you this. Okay, so if you are living in America or UK, try to source this from inside your country. You will easily get it inside your country. Okay, so get it. It is part of the practice of African spirituality. Okay, it's very powerful stuff. So with time, as you begin to go into your studies, you will know how to use this. Okay, we use it for ashe, speaking, talking powerful words, or pushing your will, your desire into nature, and saying prayers to the deities, sending communication to the deities, talking with spirits, and it have many functions. Okay, so it's very important component. So I wanted to say it here so people that want to practice should know about it, and if they have access to it, they should get it and keep it. And those of my students, you need to get this. Very important, because you'll be needing it for many things in the future. If for nothing else, just keep it. They say it's better to be a warrior in a garden than to be a gardener in a war. Okay, so it's something that very useful, very effective, and very important as well. Okay, so I think I will stop this video for now. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, and after you subscribe, please hit the all notification icon so that you can be getting all my notification. Anytime I post my articles, post videos, you will be getting the updates. And even after you do that, please still bookmark the channel so that you can be coming here to learn anything about African spirituality. If you want to get updates or you want to know, just come to my playlist, type the question. I have done lots of videos, and the video will come out on my playlist. You can also ask questions under the comment section, but please, there are some questions we ask I will require to see you on the video call. Okay, it is a part of my protocol so that I don't give the wrong information to the wrong person. There's a reason for this. So there are people that ask certain questions. I ask, come, before I will answer that question, I want to see your face. There's a reason I do that, because some people are undercover learners of African spirituality, but they are planning to use it against other people. So I need to know if you are a genuine, serious student. And I also encourage people to register for my program. If you really want to learn it, register and I will settle down, teach you, get value for your money. Not trying to sneak and learn, or trying to steal information, or trying to reap where you did not sow. You want to benefit from me, but you don't want me to benefit anything from you. Those kind of attitude, it is not so good. It's very childish. So some questions I do not answer. Some questions I request you to register for my program, or let me see your face on camera. But most when I say this, the people normally they don't come on camera, so I know that they are not real people. Okay, there are people camouflaging as real people, but I know we know all these things. So learn this thing. Very important. I'm teaching this knowledge online so that our brothers and sisters all over the world that not have the opportunity to come to Africa can get this knowledge. This is the reason I came here, to reach out to our people in diaspora, people that were separated due to colonization, slave trade, and all the problems of life. They are separated from the motherland, but they still have that spirit inside them, and they want to learn these things. So these are the things that the reason I come online, not to come and brag or come and show myself that I know too much. Okay, a lot of spiritualists, especially in Nigeria, they don't like me. They are not happy that I teach this thing the way I teach it. All these are supposed to be secrets, and they want everything to remain. But we have our people all over the world. If we deny this because we don't want people to know, we also cut out genuine people that want to learn. So we have to reach out to them. I have been able to reach out to a lot of people. For that, I am grateful. They are also grateful too. So, but we need to find a way to reach out to the right people that really need this knowledge, not the wrong people. This is the issue I am dealing with on this channel. How to separate the wheat from the shafts. This is the problem I deal with every day. How to separate the people that I want to receive this information, that it will benefit. How do I give it to them? Why taking out the fake people from the system? This is the issue I'm having, but we still have to come at whatever way. It's just like the parable of the sower that sow seed, that or parable from that Bible. And some sow seed, the seed land on soil, it grows. Some land on rock, it died. Some land and thorns mix with them. You sow the seed will land wherever it wants to land. Some people will get it, some people will not get it, some people will fight against it. And but the main thing is that you have sown the seed, and we'll see what happens after then. I have done my job as a pastor. There are many people that know things more than me. For whatever reason, they don't seem to be out here, or they are not doing the work. Everybody have their own reason, but my own uh, mission is different. So please, so if you want to know stuff, this channel is for you. And just open your mind, and you will learn a lot of things on this channel. Okay, so this is what I will say today. And questions or comments are welcome as usual. Like and share the video, subscribe to the channel. Then if you have not gotten my books, I will always talk about my book now at the end of my video. Quantum Physics and African Spirituality. For those people that want to know about these very, very important, elusive subjects, this subject that many people think is for only genius. What they are talking about in quantum physics is simply the study of the invisible particles of nature. What we mean by this, by the components that you cannot see with the naked eyes. These are the elements of the spirit world. We are talking about the spirit world, invisible reality. African spirituality and quantum physics is one and the same thing. So do not be ashamed of African spirituality. A lot of people are ashamed. They see it as fetish and unprogressive and dirty, all those kind of things they think about like this in Nigeria. But that thing you are looking down on is your source of power. That thing is what is the great secret people are talking about here, the invisible reality. These books explains it for you in clear, simple terms, and it will help you to understand this subject. I have written this book for such to bring out and expose this to African people and any open-minded person. So if you want to know how quantum physics is from an African point of view, 100% Afrocentric point of view, this is the material you need to get. This is the first book written on the subject in the history of Nigeria, as big as Nigeria is. And I am very proud to say I am the person that wrote that book. So if you want to know about quantum physics, forget all those Western books. Many of them are complicated. They make it difficult to understand. Even the so-called quantum physics for dummies, you still cannot get it. But if you read this one, you will understand it very, very easily. And you will never be afraid or ashamed of African spirituality again. When you understand something, you are not afraid of it. It therefore becomes not a mystery anymore. It's not a mystery anymore once you know it. So what I'm trying to do here is to demystify African spirituality. And I have succeeded with this very book. So please get your copy and know this thing. Delay is dangerous. The sooner you know it, the sooner you can recalibrate your life and start adapting and start doing the things that will be beneficial for you. Then this one too, walking in the shadow of the gods. I was able to squeeze in more than 200 African spells here. A lot of spells with herbs, botanical names of the herbs. I put in everything here. It is easy for you to trace it. Very simple, precise book, powerful book you can use to do many things. By practicing from this book, it will give you deeper knowledge of the secrets of nature. Okay, when you practice the spells in this book, you get your hands dirty, you mix the herbs, the compounds. It will help you to adapt, to know what it means to be an African person, and to get this knowledge and to use this knowledge for many issues, health issues, love, wealth, many things you think about life is here. Just get the book. It's for everybody. Okay, very good book. Then if you want to go into the mainstream spirituality, hardcore, making contact with the deities, this one will help you. The Kemetic deities, how you want to understand them, you want to invoke them into your consciousness, you want to make direct contact with them. There are many rites, many rituals in this book that you can do by yourself. Okay, simple do it yourself approach. This book is a grimoire, authentic African grimoire that gives people the knowledge to make contact with the Kemetic deities. So his book is a gateway into the ancient Kemetic past. Okay, here is whispers from Amente, from the spirit world. The spirit will whisper to you through this book, and you will connect to them. So this is not a book you should be afraid of. The spirits here, they are not evil spirits looking for your soul. They are our ancient African ancestors. They will teach you so many things. They will teach you the path of truth, wisdom, righteousness, and prosperity. Okay, knowledge is power. So don't allow any fear or anybody prevent you from this knowledge. Okay, if you want knowledge, this is place you need to look up to. So get this one. Okay, I'm still working on the fourth one. That fourth one is going to be a blast. I am still adding things to that book. I was supposed to release that book this December, but there are still information I am still adding to it. I'm getting information every week. I'm adding it to it. So by the time I bring that thing out, the first quarter of this year, you will know say yes, book don't come. I don't want to write a book for writing. Any of my books are very powerful book. You will give you a run for your money, and you will know that yes, this is something that is here. So when I'm preparing that thing, and when it comes out, you will know say yes, something has come out. That one I'm talking about how to bet deities into the physical world. Okay, all these ones that I'm talking about, it will be inside that book as well. Okay, so be prepared for that one. The knowledge is continuous. We learn till we die. We are all scientists here. We keep studying and studying and studying. Nobody knows it all. Nobody has a monopoly of knowledge. So we learn every day. Even me, I learn every day. So it is just the way it is, okay? The more you know about nature, the more you know about God, the more God-like you are, okay? The more understanding, understanding, and overstanding you have. So this is just the way it is. So please, for those people that are on this path, do not give up. Continue. Your efforts will be rewarded. Okay, those who seek for knowledge, they always get to the end of it. This is just the way it is. So I thank you very much for today. So get your temple insets, and if you have chance to get this, get it and keep it. You will need it in the future. So where we go from now, if you want to learn African spirituality, I have a 6 months program where I teach from the history to the metaphysics to the science and the hardcore spirituality. If you want to do your oracle tarot divination, I do that on this channel. If you want to buy your spiritual items, your herbs, your soaps, your incense, your ointments, a lot of items, I have them. You can check my website, River of Knowledge, or contact me on this channel, and you will get them. So apart from that, I thank you very much for today, and I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.